Hello. Well, I will be showing basically what all my progress was and everything that I've done and all that stuff with my coding. Typing that allows me to go directly to the thing, to my code. This is all the files I have. If I were to click on code right here, make sure it's on code spaces, and open a new tab, the code space, I would be able to edit it. How I work on it normally is I open up a live server, and since this is literally VS Code, um, but online, it's literally all the same stuff as VS Code online, so I can have all the same extensions and whatnot if I chose to. And as long as I'm connected to the internet and whatnot, I will have everything set up and I would be capable of having everything necessary. If I also type clear right here, it would just clear the terminal. And if I go back to the tab, if I were to update any code here, like it doesn't matter if it's in this file or this file or this file, it will by default update this right away. I may need to refresh the page, but other than that, it would automatically update compared to just doing git add dot, which will add the thing to, it will basically add the changes, and then git commit, which will basically, and then also the message of what I want to send. It will basically send the changes that I have to wherever it sends it to, I think, if I understand that correctly. And then I do git push, which will, those changes that I sent to GitHub, it will push it out to the main root, or at least the root that I'm editing. Um, this website, if I were to click here, it will have my entire resume and stuff. This is what it looks like. I can slide down a little bit, but that doesn't really matter. Um, I can click the home button to go back, but I also want to kind of mention that my Gmail's here, my GitHub thing is here, and basically what all I know, and then this is all the proof of everything. If I press the home button, it takes me back. For this right here, if I type help, it pulls up a list. It's more detailed than it was before. But I could just do short cuts instead of like that, and just click on that. It'll automatically take me to the project that I'm working on. I haven't really done much to this, which I should be working on, but I've been working on other things. But it's not really much of an issue. I just go back Doesn't really matter. Or I can do ls to see what all projects I have, and then I can do dot slash and then lowercase pc and then all, but in uppercase HTML. It'll take me to the exact same thing. Two different ways. One's a shortcut way to where it doesn't matter. You only type in shortcuts into the search bar, and then you can go there quickly. Um, that's how it is. If you want to go to the website yourself, you just type in all lowercase leaf cache dot git hub dot io slash terminal slash, and that is the website that I have, and it's all the same stuff. So I'll even do a shortcut here to show it. I messed up. Whatever. Shortcut. I don't know why it took me 2 times. Whatever. Same thing. Then the final thing that I want to go over is, let me close out of all of that, is, if I'm not mistaken, test node. It's not test node. It's node test. Node test. Which will bring me to my other GitHub repository. And I will be able to go and open up this. When it loads, I'll be able to show you what all I have in this. I don't know how long this video is at the moment. There's probably a way for me to check. I clicked the wrong thing by accident. It's 8 minutes, so I have plenty of time. I'm just waiting for this to load. It's going slower than normal though, but whatever. With this is Node.js. Node.js allows me to kind of go in more detail. It's basically the back end and the front end together, sort of. App.js is the main file out of all of this. It's where everything is. All of this code. Package.json is where all the dependencies and dev dependencies are. Dev dependencies are dependencies on basically how you run the code and stuff like that. Dependencies is the stuff like if the code is like, it modifies it to where it's like an extension to your code. It adds more things for you to be capable of doing, or changes it. With EJS, this allows the thing to be more. I would be able to have HTML files, but it will be more. I will be able to do more with the HTML files than if I just had the HTML files as HTML. So if I had it as EJS, I would be able to do more as EJS than HTML files. Express is basically an easier way to run servers, an easier way to run a localhost server. Dev dependencies, the Gnomon, it is what allows me to, when I make changes, it auto restarts the server, which means I don't have to do anything. It would just automatically do it. Also, in order for that to work, I also have to have this right here. What that does is it allows me to get the code started. npm run. Hold up. Sorry. Um, I'll get back. Run dot dev capital S start, and this will, of course I messed it up. I am not typing really too well right now. Dev start, and that is what's supposed to happen. A lot of yellow text and then green. And to open it up, since it's not a, it fast forwards the port over to where I can see it and whatnot automatically. Normally, you would just go to the local host. That would normally be whatever you set it as. That would right here, which would be 500 at the moment. But since localhost is on your device and this is not on the device, I'm basically streaming it a from a device at Microsoft. And basically, this is the website that I have. Not really detailed, not at all. It's kind of sucks, but it is what it is. If I click on this, it goes to a completely different page. And I can go back, unlike the other one, with the arrow. And as you see, there's nothing on the back of this. But if I click on this link thing right here, whatever it is, whatever it's called, it takes me to the next part of the same website. And that's basically all to the website it is at the moment. And this is the pictures, but I don't have any pictures uploaded or nothing. And these are the files. I don't have much time left, so what I'm just gonna leave this off as is. This is the area where I make the route, such as the thing you add to the very back to get to the next page. Also, over right here as well. But running notification